loves! Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about money, and I'm going to be sharing the things you need to stop and start doing to level up financially. Okay, so the first thing you need to stop doing to enter your rich girl era is keeping up with the Joneses. We've all heard that famous quote, "We buy things we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't like." How many times have you decided to go for the latest iPhone? Or maybe you went for the new bag or the latest car because you had to be seen with it. Now, of course, we live in a capitalist society, so status symbols really are a thing. And who doesn't want to look like they're doing well? Who doesn't want that new bag or that cute phone or that cute purse? But if 90% of your shopping habits are based on what other people think, you are losing. Next time you think about purchasing something that's solely based on the opinion of others, ask yourself this question. Am I going to thank myself for doing this in 5 years? More often than not, you'll find that the answer is no. Focus on building wealth and getting assets, and then use your assets to pay for your liabilities, instead of just buying a bunch of things that look good but you don't actually need. Not everyone on Insta is the millionaire that they're pretending to be. Another thing you need to stop doing to level up financially is impulse buying. How many things do you buy in a month that you don't even remember? The same applies in sales. A lot of people go absolutely crazy when there's a sale, and we all know that feeling of waking up the next day with a bunch of things that we really don't need, but we felt like we had to have it because it was a bargain. If you plan in advance and think about what you actually need, that ensures that you're not just buying off of impulse, but you're actually buying things that you need and you're taking advantage of the sale rather than just going crazy because there is one. So now for things to start in order to enter your rich girl era. Number 1, work out the total sum of your monthly costs. A lot of people don't actually know how much disposable income they have because they've never taken the time to sit down and calculate how much their monthly expenses come to. Write down how much your rent, travel, food, and other bills come to, and work out the total cost of those things. Then label this in your budget as essentials. These are the things that you cannot go without. Once this is done, deduct the amount of your essentials from your overall paycheck and see how much is left. From here, you'll have an idea of how much disposable income you have, which is basically money that isn't accounted for and that you are free to spend as you wish. Quite often, 50% of a person's paycheck goes on their essentials, and then the other 50% is disposable. Of this remaining 50%, usually people aim to save at least 20%, and then 30% can go on what we call lifestyle, which is basically things that you don't need but you want. Brunches with friends, shopping trips, that facial that you get, that massage you love, that yoga class you enjoy, etc. Do not make the mistake that so many people make, which is, I can't save 20%, so I'm going to save 0%. If you can't save 20% of your salary, can you save 15? If you can't save 15, can you save 10? Even saving 5% of your salary is better than saving nothing. Once you've worked out how much you can afford to save each month, you may want to consider setting up a direct debit or a standing order to a separate account so that your money goes into your saving pot straight away. And now for the more practical tips. Have you ever looked into getting a SIM-only plan for your phone? It's a really great way of saving money if you're at the end of your contract and you technically own the phone, or if you bought the phone outright in the first place. Another quick hack to save money long term is to auto-subscribe to things that you buy on a regular basis. Think about it this way. If you know that you always buy a certain face cream because you absolutely love it, why not just auto-subscribe so that you get it every month? Usually, You get up to 10% off by doing this, and it's a really easy way of not having to think about it because you know it's going to be delivered every month as you need it. Another tip that may surprise you is actually buying more expensive items less often. Sometimes it's actually worth putting your money down for a bit longer and buying something that's a bit more expensive that's actually going to last you. Another tip to help you save money and enter your rich girl era is learning to do things yourself where you can. If you are terrible at doing your hair, I wouldn't advise it. Equally, if you like to get waxes and you know that you are not trained to do them yourself, don't do them yourself. However, if you're good at doing your hair or you feel like you have some skills and you have time to practice, why not try to get yourself to a level where you become really good? My final tip to entering your rich girl era is to add value. Think of your various skills. Are you good at baking? Do you like to walk dogs? Are you good at making logos? Think of things that you do that you enjoy, that you could charge a fee for to do them for other people. This is a great way not only to make money, but also to meet new people and expand your skills. Besides, nothing says abundance like a second income. I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope you put some of the tips that I've shared to use and watch your finances upgrade. Until the next one, mwah.